Yeah, man, me early, but me a little bit late, you understand? Because things have to go on, yes, so. And me don't know where on depend, but me depend my 100th episode. You understand? So, when time comes for hype up, you have to tune into the Tyrell effect, you understand? Because things, where I go on strong. You get what I mean? And when them go on strong, them can't just drop off, so you know. When things are going strong, they make them 100th episode. You understand? Some people don't even know what 10 episode look like. Me know 100 plus. You understand? And more than one show me do. You feel me? Alright, cool. So, as I get to the times, we're going to play a tune. We're going to play some tune. And all of the tune them, I got me pan them, except for the WWE tune them. You understand? Only tune when I have me pan them, are the WWE tune them. And for those of you who aren't understanding my native tongue and dialect, not very many things make it to their 100th episode. There are some pilots on show on the air that haven't made it to their 100th episode, but I managed to make it to 100 episodes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tyrell Effect. We are going to go into overtime, and we're going to have some of my songs played. I hope you like them. Now, they feature other people. It's not just me you're going to hear. You're going to hear some other features as well. But for the most part, it's my loud mouth and whatever I feel like playing. So, tune in for a ride that you might be surprised by. I mean, I was surprised I had this many songs. So, for those of you that don't even realize that I'm working on these musics, you're probably surprised that I have this many songs. So let's share the surprise together. Canada, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a treat tonight.
The treat is this song.
The views stated in this track are solely of the Block himself and cannot be reproduced or retransmitted except by Block Basics Productions, BBP, and their affiliates.
Enough for that other slack. T-Doc, I cut a track. Time to show the world there's no way they can hold us back. Obstacles erased as we face our fate with faith. True faith, what God made us do. Race dominating face on area, North America. Drunk up with Bacardi slang, all the full malaria. Atlantic to Pacific, we're prolific and we're gifted. Grab the mind and shifted with talent so terrific. Let's ride, I let my backbone slide. Psalms 91 brought my spirit back to life. All they're showing is a strive, we have lessons that arrive. Surgical incision made with a lyrical knife. Never did I pick up all my skills brand new. Challenge myself every day, question is can you be the best as you beat the stress? See success that
Why me?
This here's a freestyle
Y'all
from
just
years
find
ago.
someone else.
Take it in.
So many people in
Pretty
this
ill
world, and
still.
it's like they just want to piss
The
me
Block.
off. Y'all really want to see the dark side of a bright brother? Might as well taste the. Ha. Ha ha. Okay. So as he goes, moving with his flow, you know that he's a pro. Doesn't really matter what they want to see, he show everything, life an open book. Made a mistake, but he is not a crook. Called and reached out for help, then again they really want to just put him under the cell. Ha. Might as well prevail because he inhaled the details. Yeah, he said sales tip scales like whales, cause y'all realize the Most High will help him get to the other side. I'm gonna pause and let you take it in because he begin to win, even though we say he gon' do what he gotta do to win. If you win this way, better duck and cover, mother. I ain't trying to swear, but they be staring because he doesn't care about the way that they ain't playing fair. Oh well, he gotta be the one he was destined to be. Thanks to the Most High, G.O.D. divinity, divine achievements are his name. Think about the claim to fame is by his name. Think about the way sometimes he go insane in the mainframe, cause he attained what he claimed by his name. It's the same God-given thing that has him God-driven, cause he's looking to be living like he's God-living. Right to the back, think about that before you listen to the chat. I ain't got a gat or a vest, but I'm just living my life to be the best. If you wanna taste that, then go find someone out in Iraq. Get it? Afghanistan is somewhere where people are planning to take over oil, and they really wanna foil all their plans, but I will boil up to the top, push the pressure in the pot, then I gotta be the block to block. I talk what I walk, they a dog. So if you don't wanna see that, close your eyes, cause I play my part. It's not smart to talk all that shit because you come around without the clip. Pull it up and then blast it. Thinking about the way he go back like Shasta's. Like Nike, he just do it right. Cold shoulder like Sub-Zero. Got to land on a spike like you in the Mortal Kombat ring. Think about that for your step to the king. Then he realized like he making a hit. He at the plate, ready for the pitch. Swing out of the park. Cause he ain't playing around, they a dog, he's not smart. Said it before, ready to roar, settle the score, but then he got a hunger for more. So many chores gotta be finished, but I won't diminish like I'm playing a chord. I augment my score because I'm going for a higher level. Mixing bass and treble cause y'all wanna see him as a rebel. You try to paint him as a devil even though you know he get deeper than a shovel. Ha. Gotta laugh at those cause they tryna bring me trouble. I'ma get past those rat bastard asses cause they know that he got the class to amass this. The masters are trying to see that he's on the mask, but then again, it doesn't matter what they thinking cause they be reaching and blinking even though they gotta be doing what they gotta be doing. Drinking till they get drunk as a skunk because he bring the funk and he just boom like the bass in the trunk. Yeah, the Black BBP.
Now ETN.
Freestyle. Block basics. If you don't like it, realize the facts and then face it.
Block basics.
Productions.
Analyze this.
BBP. Criticize that. The Block. Realize fact.
Get it right.
No holding back. I know you love me.
Yup.
But some can't admit it, so I be like a man who just got off and try fully acquit it because I gotta look to the highest height.
Thank
And
God.
I gotta stay to the right, like I'm lopsided with people like collided, but like a lion's pride, I take it in stride, kid. And I kick like the drum, got bass like the guitar.
Yup.
Think about it, I'm gon' fall. And you know that I'm too subpar with my sight. Means I got eagle vision, like I'm holding on a desert. Then again, I double the S up and feed y'all like I'm giving you your dessert. and I work the earth from the time I came out and birthed. Yo, I'm gonna see my tomb, but I gotta live life like I'm fresh out the womb. I may be your baby to this game, but I see what I see when I look toward G-O-D or J-E-S-U-S, and I pass stress cause I'm blessed. And I don't have time to guess, so I planned it out, so I ease the stress and I progress. Like I'm up in the borough, I got my mind so fully thorough. Came from the borough with scars, so what do you think I got on my body? Not a shotty, but I jam, get you crunk like you chillin' in the OP lobby. 3847, stay alive like 24/7. And I'm golfing like a mascara club. Think about it cause I'm punch drunk like I'm sipping on bub. Got so many elixirs, fix some pictures and got the scriptures. Analyze, realize that y'all criticize, but to my demise I get great. Like Gretzky. And you know sometimes that I skate on thin ice, but that's for the thrill. Do what I gotta do, I pay my bills. Getting feels like MJ, Jordan or Jackson. Don't step to the faction, cause I might have to take in an action. Two negatives make a positive mathematically. Two negatives, something too deep, not smart. Get it positive at heart, mind, body, and soul. Always progressing to my goals. Like Conga, but I'm in the game for longer. How many of y'all can say you've been here 16 years? Got more than 16 years. I'm a 16 years. Well, I just dropped 16 mean bars, so y'all hit ears. So it hits y'all ears. Yeah, I know grammatically that wasn't correct, but then again, get it in perspective. I dissect those who think that this is an elective. Why he so smart? Even though I do it by choice, I do it cause I got a voice. Whip like a vice, and I'm so nice. Pay attention. Then again, not to mention any act of dissension ain't right, but I cut through that tension day and night. So y'all come get it right. Give it to y'all. Any day ready to brawl. But I take you out lyrically first, so think about how everyone's going to the earth. Ain't got a time for never about gas, guns, 9 bitches and whores. I'd rather settle the score, be like a chill back line, no need to roar. Praises to the Most High because He gave me this gift. Thank God. So realize I uplift. Oh, I can't just take your mind and just shift it to a different degree. There's so many different degrees of the city, but it's nitty-gritty the way he grinding. Realize that I remind you of your times, kid. Look at your watch. Y'all started from where, going when, doing what? Use your creative imagination, cause I strut, like a peacock. Yeah, he hot, Dablock, Dablock, divine achievements, start my day. And my name hits the same, so I just got to fix a frame, adjust the thing, get it gone. Think about how he comes strong, like a concrete dick. Yeah, he's concrete prick, but he's got a soul, and that's what keeps him whole.
I used to just talk to them. I still talk to them. Well, used to just talk to them. About to talk to them again. We're just bringing you back to my past. This is some songs about 10, 15 years ago. So, you know, you gotta tune in. This song's called Life in a Game. Featuring myself, Pugs and Blackjack. It's a little bit more somber, but hard-hitting.
Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. Trying to catch my life, trying to get it on track. But it's hard to catch a break when you're feeling like that. And it's hard to catch a break when you're feeling like trash. Slow down, little man, you living life too fast. It ain't about money and it ain't about cash. It's the bonds you create, yo, it ain't about the past. Leave the past in the past at last and do the math. Who you think you are? I am a star. So you better keep your eyes out the skies and realize we're real guys, real men. Quite often we peel men, and that's the life that we lead. This game is all need and need, so the product we feed. We can't help it, nigga, we just a product of greed. Your problems with you ain't no problems with me. Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward 10 steps back. 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back.
Sorry, no Atari, take you back like a Sega though. Lego with a button, I ain't pick up a Nintendo. Look how much there is, still fighting for space. Joy comes from within, we try to keep pace. The multi-monopolies, all after the dollar. Shady sunshine, this made me a rose scholar. Life's ever-changing, corporate atrocities. Telephone mazes to get the right collar. If the truth you seek, you must trust who you follow. $billion deals for the things that appeal, yet some can't even keep parrot of the meals. Guarantee satisfaction, we try to correct. They send us elsewhere but show no respect. Advertising nowadays is like a bank full of pranks. God is ever watching, to him I give thanks. They try to break my body, but my spirit is a tank.
Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back.
Democracy means that we all have a say. Why is a quick fix such a long way away? Poverty is reaching an all-time high, sinking all those who are just trying to get by. And just to get by, some smoke, drinking, cuss. When I'm done all that, I'll make a legislative fuss. Pay attention, we all must, or the profit will skyrocket. Mainly for those taking it right out of your pocket. I give all I have just to see a better way. My temper is so hot I feel like Hades to pay. Words I speak, food for thought souffle. By the time the check clears, most of it's gone away. It only sounds nice cause the beat of the song, officer of God's law. On the beat, I say strong. I will carry on like I'm mashing up a fed. Lyrically a warrior, fight the fight they won't forget.
Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. Life ain't a game, but I play it like that. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. I'm taking 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. Life ain't a game, but I play
Alright. I'm sure if you were listening with both of your ears, you clearly heard me on both verses. That was my bad, Blackjack, if you're listening. If not, then I guess it doesn't matter. But if you are, you know what I mean? My bad, my dude. Hit me up on Facebook. I'll play some more of your tunes, though. Alright, we get back into the music.
I feel like someone's watching me. I'm paranoid, I'm losing sleep. Trying to stay ahead by a couple of feet, but I feel like someone's watching me. Feel like someone's watching me. I'm paranoid, I'm losing sleep. Trying to stay ahead by a couple of feet, but I feel like someone's watching me. I feel like I got company. Everywhere I go, somebody trying to study me. Cops bugging me, know the fiends loving me. Trying to catch me slipping up and slap the metal cuffs on me. Too hot, they know where I chop. Now I got an alias that's known by the cops. I'm never home a lot, I try to change the spot. I never rest my head, same place to keep the Glock. Don't talk much cause I'm at war with my thoughts. Time to overlook this little circle that I got. Feds say my name ringing out like shots. Time to put them all out and put them on the block. Man, see that I'm just trying to keep my hands free. Like a Bluetooth homie if you understand me. So be good or be good at it. Don't trust the crack at it. I feel like someone's watching me. I'm paranoid, I'm losing sleep. Try to stay ahead by a couple of feet, but I feel like someone's watching me. Feel like someone's watching me. I'm paranoid, I'm losing sleep. Try to stay ahead by a couple of feet, but I feel like someone's watching me.
There's a window in front of the stove where I'm cooking. Am I paranoid, or is everybody looking like no matter what I do, I just can't hide? Even when the door's locked and I close the blinds, like my life is eating news and it's coming live. Feeling like I'm getting watched by 1,000 eyes. They all over the walls, I can see them flies. 17 don't knock, they just walk inside. Say police, get down as they flash the badge. Then they trash your house and then they ask for the stash. They can't find nothing so they take all your cash. Then you lip them off a bit and then they kick your ass. But you didn't get pinched so you happy for that. Till you see you on the street and and then they smash and grab. Put your wrist in cuffs and then they throw you in the back. You wonder where you going, ain't the station, it's your trap.
Someone's watching me. Someone's watching me. I'm paranoid, I'm losing sleep. Try to stay ahead by a couple of feet, but I feel like someone's watching me. Someone's watching me. I'm paranoid, I'm losing sleep. Try to stay ahead by a couple of feet, but I feel like someone's watching me.
I wake up and look in the eyes to see, is it my best friend or my worst enemy? Never know what one is gonna do to me. Fill me up, seeing power like I may be ruining me. The truth is we battle hypocrisy, bogged down by the cost of living a dream. Living it seems to be getting more expensive. Marketing employees advertising more extensive. Media hides all of the positive sides. Get a step up on our rears and interest breaks our stride. Can never swallow my pride, I'd rather collide with those who don't know the truth behind the glitz and glamour we work for to die. All in the eyes of those who love to peer on our lives. Thank God for the mercy He provides, but for the Most High, who knows what will control the beast and I
feel like someone's watching me. I'm paranoid, I'm losing sleep. Try to stay ahead by a couple of feet, but I feel like someone's watching me. Like someone's watching me. I'm paranoid, I'm losing sleep. Try to stay ahead by a couple of feet, but I feel like someone's watching me.
Armageddon got him stressing, I'm caressing my land. Blessings always etching the lesson, second guessing the plan. Nope, not a chance, we will survive. Even when the economy's barren, we will rise. Where the wetlands at? Oh wait, that's a condo. Or a residential area with Jane and John Doe. I'm just here in my so-called studio, doing what I feel is my so-called duty. Listen up, time to pay attention, use your common sense. Let go of the past, time to focus on the present. They got him stressing, I'm caressing my land. Armageddon got him stressing, I'm caressing my land.
You really want to do this shit right now? Nah, fucking told you 25 motherfucking times. The answer ain't gonna change, yo. I'm too stubborn. I'm good though.
And the block on the track.
I can't even begin to understand the things that go on in your head. Tiptoeing around you, girl, it's getting hard to pretend. Fix your stubborn ways, or let's call this the end. Like, whoa, hold up, wait a minute, girl. You in this for the love, or you in this for the pearls? I thought you was my world, but my crooked ass sight got me seeing what I want and forgetting what I heard. So now it's all on me. Gonna plot my own path, make a family. It's too bad in the end that you had to leave, but that's all on you. I guess it wasn't meant to be. Story of my life, cutting branches from my tree. Caught up with police, shifty glances from my peeps. Feeling like you treat me like a dog on a leash, but I'm done with that life, capiche?
Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it, wanted long term, but kept a far distance, maybe far-fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard-headed. Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it, wanted long term, but kept a far distance, maybe far-fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard-headed. Never gets too attached, afraid she might get too distracted. That's deep, had a bad sleep on too big of a mattress. Price of being lonely, hard-headed chick like you don't got no good advice for me. What could I say? Could not be of help. Doesn't just go for me, it was nobody else would notice nothing. No assumption, but girl thought the world owed her something. Mean mugging, didn't ask if she mad at me. Fighting in public, combat was real, last fatality. Stubborn as it gets and that's a bad mentality. Such a nice exterior, so didn't add up mathematically. Cold as ice, wish it would melt away. And felt the rain, no she felt betrayed. But last thing I told her is you gonna lose some good people with your selfish ways, let's go. Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it. Wanted long term, but kept a far distance. Maybe far fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard headed. Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it. Wanted long term, but kept a far distance. Maybe far fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard headed.
Yo, she be thinking that she all slick with it. When you right, yo, she still can't agree with it. Hard-headed, never wrong, never feeling shit. Cold-hearted like a snake, bro, she slithered away through your life. Now you're looking at some miserable days. Can't get it right, yo, can't seem to shake the pain. You'll never be free if you don't break away, and things will never be bright if you always obey.
That's why we gotta change the game. You know that love is the reason we share a last name. We go against the grain. It's easy to attain the vision we proclaim. If we focus on the gain, it can be insane. Resonant chord struck, pedal flawed. We sustained, all natural through the frame. This life chose me, I aim to fulfill the legacy of the name.
Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it. Wanted long term, but kept a far distance. Maybe far fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard headed. Underneath all the cosmetics, thought she was too good, didn't want to get involved with it. Wanted long term, but kept a far distance. Maybe far fetched, had a soft heart, but was so hard headed. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Supposed to know who? Dablock?
Yes, sir. Y'all act like a what inhabitant. Come on. Ha ha.
Riddle me this, how we gon' get better, cutting others down. I strut around like what? Anytime I'm where? This was said by who? Should I be showing fair? They're the most high anywhere. I'm prepared for whatever I'm partaking. One day I'll meet my maker, if I'm not mistaken. Creating networks that work, tracks that make heads jerk. Summer seasoning for a long road ahead. Instead of bloodshed and tyranny, there should be maybe a cooperative society. Thanks again for all this property. Won't wait, another bank got the drop on me. Exchange this medium cents for dollars. I off the bottom of my gut, so the chief stay hungry. Like a sense bed, could have said the block come to me. Said I say exposed to no. Come on, pause to leave yourself. I enjoy what I'm doing, getting legislatively hanging on the right side of balls and benches. 16 balls get you up to speed.
All I got to do is inhale, look around at the detail, then I just got to exhale. While I pray, I prevail. All I got to do is inhale, look around at the detail, then I should just exhale. While I pray, I prevail.
It's my belief, my rights haven't left GTA bound to make space and treble clef. Why hasn't that block basic boss open long got it started? Always acting like he was the smallest. Thought was kinda sharp, quick mind similar. Shooting for the moon, round the sun among stars. Going where he can, stabilize as he roam to transduce to many zones on microphone. If his full name on the mic ain't known, then you might not be your name in his phone. God-given is the chief musician. If you know that, then though it's fun, you throw it, not kidding. Haters go to BBP with great business. Come on. Well, and let them off a good riddance. Good guppies, we keep it cool as a shark. We seem polite, but even daylight comes the dark.
Inhale, look around at the detail, then I just exhale. While I pray, I prevail. All I got to do is inhale, look around at the detail, then I just exhale. While I pray, I prevail.
Argo moving on a jet, chillin' cause he is a vet. Mind's eye, Hawkeye, and all the messy places bet. Gotta get this heaven set, keep it straight, but never let. Look at that, he made it wet. From a look, that's all she get. Always got his paper set, right in reality check. Seven City was the best, always safe because he's blessed. Pray attention, easy to stress, he's focused on success. Even when his buttons pressed, steadily he will progress. Rolling from the east to west, beats the pain inside his chest. Look out, foolishness he will contest. Some things with the set and jest. Look around, I'm plenty guess. Only we got rounds of flesh, I don't have a gun or vest. Still here, mindset to be the greatest. God's near. Foresight focus on Jesus, Savior. Lifestyle is sticking to the right to stay in His favor.
All I got to do is inhale, look around at the detail, then just exhale while I pray, I prevail. All I got to do is inhale, look around at the detail, then I just exhale while I pray, I prevail.
I'd like to point out that I produced that track as well as recorded it, engineered, and mixed it, mastered it kind of still. You know, so I don't just talk, but I walk it. Where it comes to this, I kind of move like Ricky Sprocket or Rocket, change gears, get on unlock it.
Yeah.
It's the block! Los Don!
Waiting for
The block.
Track's called Brush 'em Off.
Adam. You know what it is.
This is how we do.
It's fire! Here we go!
LTD Entertainment.
2 words, God's grace. The reason why I'm running in place and still winning this race. Y'all starting to chase, so step back. You act, I react, cause I know you like that. Get this while you're running your lips. You running the shit. Block basics, you can call us for tips. On the radar, your blips. We take up the screen. We fade in the mix. You fade out the scene. Call them chlorophyll. To the game get green. We stack bills round red, purple, and green. Yo, those time to air them out. Drop the track, make the whole world dance and shout. Come on. This here, nod your head and rock to the beat. Move left and right and stomp your feet. Step up, then back, brush a hater off. They gon' bump this track till the roof blows off.
Shout your days and in the way, haters, I brush 'em off. This how we play, never halfway to brush 'em off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved that. Now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Cherish your days and in the way, haters, and brush 'em off. This how we play, never halfway to brush 'em off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved that. Now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Would you be able to get in the clubs, thinking you thugs? All I see is fake mugs, dumb runs with cheap drugs. Those days are rough, through tough times, watch us race. Me and DABLOCK engage. Page written once, spitting, betting it's a play. Fending for ourselves in the world of a cage. In a cage of a world, all we got is a street sense. I don't give 3 cents, what these haters thinking? Pure heat, that's lava. My seat is a sauna, handle business, no holder. Brush the dust off my shoulder. In a promise MCs, though we show much older. Skill on the table, willing and able to cancel any obstacle, fade out the fable. Welcome to my label where I hook it up like cable. Straight out the cradle, you seem to be unstable. Cherish your days and in the way, haters, I brush 'em off. This how we play, never halfway to brush 'em off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved that. Now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Cherish your days and in the way, haters, I brush 'em off. This how we play, never halfway to brush 'em off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved that. Now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Cherish your days and in the way, haters, I brush 'em off. This how we play, never halfway to brush 'em off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved that. Now it's on first chapter, rap the strong. Cherish your days and in the way, haters, and brush 'em off. This how we play, never halfway to brush 'em off. Sorry to say, you dead wrong for thinking we solved that. Now it's on first chapter, rap the
Break out
strong.
the extinguishers. That's what we call heat.
Straight fire.
That's right. We ain't discreet. We in the streets of the industry.
Yo, listen, take this next track in for real, for
Another
serious.
Block Basics production.
We tired of the drama.
Stop the
We gotta stop
drama,
fighting each other, people. Fight for what's right. Speak for what's right.
Stop the drama. The block.
Can't be letting situations
Trying to get in
escalate
our
just
heads.
because one
Never
doesn't
that.
understand what
Every
the
day
other's saying.
twisted up.
Yo, low.
Feel me?
Not me.
Let's go.
Get 'em. What they wanna see, Block in the street, Block holding heat while Block grilling beef. Block knock him out, yeah, he walks tall, talking smack, and you see his dog, haunt your dreams, make your mind apart, can't stop, so you don't wanna start. God gave him heart, moving to the beat, Eagle gas his fault, and make you put the sweet. Got a nasty mind, vision kinda twisted, ain't stepping right, get your soul lifted, shifting gears like you stepping on a clutch, ready to stuff, sitting ducks, so you chunk, better duck, try your luck, we'll see you win, palms obvious sign like a shark fin, now's time to tuck your chin, even outside the ring, Block gonna give him textbook hooks to make the head spin, you don't want none of the drama, lyric pierce through your armor, moving past all the fakes and stakes, come on a lyrical ride, no breaks, you don't want none of the drama.
Pause. I done damn dare near pause the damn track. Now, I don't understand how many times I've done this or why. I know why I've done this. I paused the track and I'm going to bring it back. because that is, bar for bar, probably one of my best bars and hooks. The track is fire. And I'm not just gassing myself, because I don't need to do that. See, what we have here is a failure to understand why I bring the track back. So let me explain it to you. When I get hype on a lyric, I feel like other people need to get hype on that same lyric. So I bring it back to give them the opportunity to get hype on those lyrics. That's what's up. So let's go.
Another Block Basics production.
Stop the drama, LTD.
BBP.
Stop the drama.
I only do it once a show.
That's me.
Maybe twice.
Get in our heads.
But
Never that.
Every day
just
twist
take
it up.
it in.
Yo, Rose.
True.
Not me.
Get him.
What they wanna see, Block in the street, Block holding heat while Block grilling beef, Block knock him out, yeah he walks tall, talking smack, and you see him dog, haunt your dreams, make him out of paw, can't stop, so you don't wanna start, God gave him hard, he moving to the beat, Eagle gas his fault, he make you put the sweep, got a nasty mind, vision kinda twisted, ain't stepping right, get your soul lifted, shifting gears like you're stepping on a clutch, ready to stuff, sitting ducks, so you chunk better duck, try your luck, we'll see you win, palms obvious sign like a shark spin, now it's time to tuck your chin, even outside the ring, Block gonna give him textbook looks to make the head spin, you don't want none of the drama, lyrics pierce through your armor, moving past all the fakes and snakes, come on a lyrical ride, no breaks, you don't want none of the drama, lyrics pierce through your armor, moving past all the fakes and snakes, come on a lyrical ride, no breaks.
Drama, bad karma, plow through it like a farmer. On my honor, start up my armor. Queens in the attic, cobwebs, Sunday bullshit outdated. Take the way I'm looking at it, faded. Already been stated, drop it already terminated. I'm persuaded, these haters need to be invaded. Test me with your best shot, sucker unprepared. Anything could be repaired against a rumor or affair. You a tumor on the fairway, long shot to compare. Drama on any level is enough to beware. Gotta repel it before it swells and turns into a problem. Waste of time to solve them when they come in as a squadron. Change the channel, too strange for my panel. Out of range is my position when these bitches start to ramble. I can't handle all this drama, about to riddle it with ammo. Had enough of this childish play, but in her face it tangles.
You don't want none of the drama, lyrics pierce through your armor, moving past all the fakes and snakes, come on a lyrical ride, no breaks. You don't want none of the drama, lyrics pierce through your armor, moving past all the fakes and snakes, come on a lyrical ride, no breaks. People all around gon' take this in like Mexican. I win a grand, spitting spice like Mexicans. Let this begin, the first inning. Swinging at the right pitch, every action with a cause. Don't flinch, this fact should get applause. I'm rich, in spirit, you hear it, you see it, you feel it. Just use the words, yet most people fear it. I be it, the best I can be. Good karma for we and LTD. No drama, that track by MJB, it spoke to me. Raised to live a king's legacy. Clear the way, that's wrong for me. Realize every dog will have his day. I'ma go get mine the best blessed way. Oh, by the way, I'm here to stay.
I'd like to take this time out and thank all those who supported me, and most of all the haters. Y'all saved me a ton of money on publicity.
You don't want none of the drama, lyrics pierce through your armor, moving past all the fakes and snakes, come on a lyrical ride, no breaks. You don't want none of the drama, lyrics pierce through your armor, moving past all the fakes and snakes, come on a lyrical ride, no breaks.
You feel me? You dig? The Black Basics. Ride with me. Yo, I never thought I'd get my ear pierced. Bling. I never thought I'd have ever that bling. I never thought I'd be that king. But I got 10s and I'm just swinging. They say not to deface your temple. I'm hieroglyphic, so it's essential to have them marks and play my part. I stay smart like a knife in the kitchen, stay sharp. I play my part and I gotta take a breath. I mix on the bass and treble clutch. So if you ain't ready to ride, then step out the way. Cause like atoms collide and you know I don't play unless you talking about video games that I will engineer while I touch the sky. Not like I'm getting raw, but going for the most high. I think about the job and I was so spot.
I don't wanna be just overblown. I got a coat, that's why I stay remote. Like a control, I'm so bold, like a blackberry, and I move through any territory. I'm that scary, even though I don't try to be intimidating in the nation. They see me waiting, and then they think I lost my patience. I got a screw face, that's cause I'm thinking a lot. Not because I got dark thoughts, because I'm in the dark. Yo, we it's the capital, the fifth, the fourth biggest city. I haven't checked the stats out recently, but it's a pity that they all really wanna fight themselves instead of working together and just building all their wealth. But hey, thank the Lord that I'm getting my health back, even though I wake up every day with a sore back. Yes, that's a fact that some don't wanna face, but either way, I gotta get back in the race and paper chase. Well, I'd rather look for the Lord, and I think that I don't wanna take out my sword. They hear me talk about it a lot, but bloodshed is something that happens in these spots, so I read on the blunt, cause I don't wanna embrace too much reality. They wanna drug me up to see brutality. Nah, I ain't pulling the trigger unless it's on the marker of an MR. What they want is me with an AR. Nah, I just coast in the car like I put cruise control on. I'm going far like I went from Schwal to Niagara Falls, bruh. Staying into Holiday Inn's not sight. I went from Hojo to Hojo, and they still don't really want to embrace that fact. Why should I have to pay sex when I could make sex? So why pay to learn when I could work and get paid? Unless I'm paying to learn what I'm getting paid for and investing in my market. I change gears like a sprocket, I'm on target. Feedback at blockbasicsproductions.com. You feel me?
Get at us.
Get at me. Mr. CEO, blockbasicsproductions.com. You know what I mean? Shout out to all those people who still believe in what BBP's doing. Shout out to the people who believe in yourself. Support your local anything. Wherever you're from, whoever you know, whatever you do, support your local. Fine, let me rephrase that so I can be politically correct. Support your local positive anything. And positive's just the mentality you put towards it. So ride with me on that one. All the best. Stay focused and God bless. BBP.
Come on,
Ladies and gentlemen.
get it.
I smoke, I drink, I cuss too much. I'm broke, I think, I spend too much. I joke, you blink, I do so much. Call me Kurt, I captain and button touch. We all have emotions, why you watching mine? I am money, watch the way I grind. McDonald's, how I do. That food for thought fills you from.
That's right.
Throwing, bombardier. High flyer and hard yoga flame. Bless so none can curse the name. My Call of Duty, you call a game.
Come
the
on.
same mainframe, I claim my fame. The block, talk is walk, lame say I should change. Take it up with my maker I love. I know I gotta do it. God please help me get through it. I know I gotta do it. This feeling keeps me moving. I know I gotta do it. Don't hate a better move quick. I know I gotta do it. I get it, that is proven. I know I gotta do it. God please help me get through it. I know I gotta do it. This feeling keeps me moving. I know I gotta do it. Don't hate a better move quick. I know I gotta do it. I get it, that is proven. Now back to me and what I do. I live for more than me and pull through. Like a deck of ball, drilling points as I grew. A lot of them said shoot, some blew 32. No boo-hoo, still fought for all rights. What is contrite? Too happy for regrets, lessons in gate spite. Say I'm not the best, alright. I'm the best I can be to me.
That's right.
And I pledge my spirit to the Most High. That's why I laugh as I pass by. Pretty grab a check before you roast. I do try to do what I do, but I suggest you try having fun. Armed with no guns, never having a hard one. Moves and flare, Sonic's a horror son. Keep yourself by your vision, I'm driven by. Receive this gift to you from. I know I gotta do it. God please help me get through it. I know I gotta do it. This feeling keeps me moving. I know I gotta do it. Don't hate a better move quick. I know I gotta do it. I get it, that is proven. I know I gotta do it. God please help me get through it. I know I gotta do it. This feeling keeps me moving. I know I gotta do it. Don't hate a better move quick. I know I gotta do it. I get it, that is proven. My aura gets city shifting coordinates. That's why my ego flows through orbit. I also see with fluorescence and fauna stick. I changed that quick with charming wit. My crew is slick, got oiled it. Aluminum shortage, no boiling it. Intellect is proven too. So I gotta do Respect to all doing the thing as I be occurring currently like currency. Thanks always to Geo. You check the good book, I'm a veteran. See, named David for a reason, I'm a worst enemy. See, like a beside me, past the start, wrong way to G.O. No best, still blessed like hero. I know, as I flow, I grow. I know I gotta do it. God, please help me get through it. I know I gotta do it. This spirit keeps me moving. I know I gotta do it. Don't hate a better move quick. I know I gotta do it. I get it, that is proven. I know I gotta do it. God, please help me get through it. I know I gotta do it. This spirit keeps me moving. I know I gotta do it. Don't hate a better move quick. I know I gotta do it. I get it, that is proven. I know I gotta do it. God, please help me get through it. I know I gotta do it. This spirit keeps me moving. I know I gotta do it. Don't hate a better move quick. I know I gotta do it. I get it, that is proven.
Life's hard, back full of nice scars. Life's hard, back full of nice scars. And fuck these backstabbers, and fuck these backstabbers. Life's hard, back full of nice scars. Surrounded by many, but still feel lonely. I got family that hate me, I got friends that would die for me. So it's blood really thicker than water. Tired of taking double losses, I'm tired of being double crossed. And motherfuckers wonder why my mind's full of troubled thoughts. I'm sitting in the dark lost, looking for a guiding light. Need some guidance in my life, back full of nice. And fuck these backstabbers. 30 years I struggle, trying to relax after all your dreams have been shattered. Doesn't take mathematics to see we are not equal. Separate my truth from your lies. Tired of being kicked while I'm down, tired of being used. Just take a walk in my shoes. You can never live through my abuse. I'm amused, I refuse to be subdued. My life's been hard, the scars on my back are living proof. Life's hard, back full of nice scars. Life's hard, back full of nice scars. And fuck these backstabbers, and fuck these backstabbers. Life's hard, back full of nice scars.
Devious humans need to keep it moving. Alcohol, fuel, revenge need to keep it brewing. Backstab, trust, I've had pain. A world-rare family is just the last name. Didn't eat, the hunger was quick. Know all too well that the struggle exists. Still speak about me under your breath. Mumble this shit is stunning. Now I'm gunning for 'em with chloroform till your whole aura's gone to Oregon, where hillbillies still smoke Phillies and sip malt. They wanna leave me stiff in some chalk. Guess that's your loss. Nod your head, of course, boss. Instigate just to give them more cars. Only needed 4 bars to say that. Watch me grace extra, get your face messed up. I won't fess up or turn myself in. Hard when they want you back in the cell bin, and they coming soon. Just can't tell when. I feel like you, felon. Be a good person. I try hard. Head down in shame just to hide these knife scars.
Life's hard, back full of nice scars. Life's hard, back full of nice scars. And fuck these backstabbers, and fuck these backstabbers. Life's hard, back full of nice scars.
Life's hard, especially when you kicking it with some people that really don't give a shit. Trying to make a better life, but they running jokes. Stunned and broke, trying to bum a smoke. I get provoked, some would say I'm hot-headed. Ego stay gas, spirit stay unleaded. Haters I've been shredded, like weed in the streets. It's over, delete, delete, delete. I've been woken to the ways of the wise. Work smart because hard work is on the rise. Bring a friend of me to their knee if necessary. Too many want what is seen but unnecessary. I know one day I will see my cemetery, but until then gonna live like I'm a beast. On beats I feast any time of the week. Gonna take what I want, the rest is for the meek. Now bow as I speak.
Life's hard, back full of nice scars. Life's hard, back full of nice scars. And fuck these backstabbers, and fuck these backstabbers. Life's hard, back full of nice scars.
Had to switch it up a little bit, you know, I got a call from a pops. You know what I mean? When your family calls you, you're gonna need to make time for them to answer their phone calls, etc. Guess what? Going into the Raw recap, but first we're going to play the entrance music of a band we haven't seen in a while, and then with the Tyrell effect, it's probably going to bring them back to the surface, because that's how I do's it. called Live in Fear. It's the entrance of Bray Wyatt. I picked this one because I'm out here feeling like all I'm doing is catching flies. Shit. No, I'm playing. We doing a lot. We got performances happening. We'll tell you more about them in the coming minutes.
Catching flies in his mouth, tasting freedom while he does, then crawling back to the top of the stairs, He won't see the sun again for years to come. He's broken out in love. Like a cat without a care, running freely through the streets. You could find him in amongst the pigeons in the square. But he won't see the sun again for years to come. He's broken out in love. He won't see the sun again for years to come. He's broken out in love. Broken out in love.
And that is how I sound when I stub my toe. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Tyrell Effect. And we are about to do the Raw recap. As soon as I find oh yes, there it is. So what happens is, Strowman and Stephanie strike a deal. Then Rousey comes calling. Braun Strowman's still mad, but a potential 3-hour marathon of destruction turned into a fateful bit of horse trading when Stephanie McMahon struck a borderline unholy bargain with the monster among men moments after he plowed through a tag team battle royal. Not the first time he's done that, funnily enough. Set to determine Raw's Survivor Series captain, Raw's Tag Team Survivor Series captain. Per their agreement, Strowman would receive a match against acting general manager Baron Corbin, where he would pick the stipulation and the Lone Wolf sign a waiver absolving Strowman of the damage. After that, he gets a rematch with Brock Lesnar for the Universal title, which Corbin cost Strowman. In order for him to get those matches, however, Strowman has to help Raw defeat SmackDown Live and Survivor Series, and prove his team player bona fides by keeping the hands off the Lone Wolf until after WWE's Fall Classic. Stephanie claimed that the negotiation was just a way for her to bring out the best in showmen. A bit of the corporate speak that quickly brought out Ronda Rousey instead. The Raw Women's Champion assured her commissioner that she didn't need any more motivation before taking on Becky Lynch this Sunday, though she did heavily imply she was happy to take it out on Stephanie. Out came Corbin to calm things down, though he soon struck the brunt of everybody's aggression. Rousey judo threw Corbin to the mat, and while Strowman didn't lay hands on the acting GM, he made it very clear that the Lone Wolf's immunity had an expiration date. It's true. It's damn true. Nia gives the assist as Tamina eclipses Ember Moon. Okay. Ember Moon lost a friend and gained an enemy last week when Nia Jax threw in with Tamina to lay a beating on the War Goddess. This week, she lost again in a more traditional sense in a match against the Irresistible Force's powerful enforcer. It was something of an upset for the former NXT Women's Champion, too. Moon spent the majority of the match running circles around Tamina, but Nia's interference stopped the Phenom from delivering the Eclipse and allowed Tamina to superkick Ember off the top rope. Tamina went in high response, finishing Moon off with a splash. Pointedly, the Raw Women's Captain Alexa Bliss was shown watching the match backstage as she scouts 4 team members. One can only assume the match gave her plenty to think about. Ambrose burns his shield vest in defiance of Rollins' demands. Yeah, man, that's defiance still. This Sunday, Seth Rollins will compete in a bona fide dream match when he goes toe-to-toe with United States Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. By his own admission, however, the Kingslayer is still stuck in the waking nightmare of Dean Ambrose, betraying him and refusing to say why. In fact, Rollins blew off almost all talk of the Kings of Strong Style during an interview with Corey Graves, instead pivoting to Ambrose and implying his former brother wasn't man enough to explain his treachery. And then, Ambrose appeared on the Titantron and poured salt on the wound. Reclining atop the hood of his rental and flanked by a burning trash can, Ambrose refused an outright explanation. Suffice to say that once he thought the shield was a source of his strength, he came to believe it was a burden that weighed down on him and made him weaker. As a way of setting himself free of the lunatic fringe, produced his black tactical vest, a symbol of his timeless shield, doused it in gasoline, and tossed it into the fire. Balor stunned Ziggler and earned Survivor Series berth. Last week, Drew McIntyre defeated Kurt Angle in a match without the psychopath framed as nothing less than a remake of Raw in his own image. But before that, he leveled Finn Balor in an apparent display of dominance. So when the extraordinary man who does extraordinary things came out demanding his satisfaction, he got an opportunity to do so against Dolph Ziggler? Yes, in something of a backhand compliment, McIntyre sent the show-off, who he dubbed the true best in the world, to battle against Balor, so the Irishman could prove he was worthy of McIntyre lowering himself to the Irishman's level somewhere down the line. Of course, then he blasted Finn with a Glasgow kiss, effectively handing the belt to the show-off, barring incident. Cue the incident. Ziggler toyed with Balor on the mat and yet another display of amateur-style proficiency. And then the former Universal Champion slowly but surely crawled his way back, eventually taking out Ziggler and McIntyre with a suicide dive. With McIntyre stunned by the maneuver, Balor reversed the fireman's carry roll-up and the show-off into a pinning combo of his own to earn up the win. He also earned a little something extra. Impressed with Balor's conviction, Stephanie named the Irishman to the men's Survivor Series team, much to the chagrin of McIntyre and Ziggler. Though the commissioner made it clear she only expected the assembled rivals to play nice through Sunday, and not a second longer. Natalya comes looking for payback against Ruby Riott. This can be found, this is all available on WWE.com or WWE News, WWE Raw News, or the WWE app. You can check it out there if I'm reading too fast for you. But as it goes, here's back to the recap. Okay. It takes a lot to get Natalia Neidhart worked up into a frothing wrath, but Ruby Riott certainly did a lot to provoke the Queen of Hearts last week when she destroyed a pair of sunglasses belonging to the late Jim the Anvil Neidhart, leaving the former SmackDown Women's Champion a weeping mess at ringside. Natalia responded in kind, ambushing Riott from the timekeeper's area and then stomping the Riott Squad ringleader all across the ring. But all the righteous anger in the world was little match for the ensuing numbers game, as Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan helped overwhelm the Queen of Hearts before teaming her up for one more insult. A heart attack for Ruby and Logan. Dang. It's not about getting your father's signature song. Damn. Either way, Rude and Gable win Battle Royal to earn Survivor Series captaincy, and that to them was glorious. The second attempt in a Battle Royal to determine who would lead up Raw's Tag Team Survivor Series squad went off without a hitch, which is to say Braun Strowman didn't wreck the joint, and ended in a victory for an unlikely duo. It wasn't the Lucha House Party or the Revival who got the W, but Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, who last eliminated their longtime rivals The Ascension to earn the captaincy. The former US and SmackDown Tag Team Champions have been reliable, if still odd pairing for the last few weeks. Now they'll get their best chance to show their teamwork runs deeper than a few wins and share an affinity for all things glorious. Yes. What happened when Jinder Mahal finally confronted Brock Lesnar? One year ago, Jinder Mahal was WWE Champion and headed towards a Champion vs. Champion clash with Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. But that he himself had demanded it was unquestionably the biggest match of his life. But of course, then AJ Styles happened and the rest was history. Nonetheless, as Lesnar and Styles close in on a Champion vs. Champion rematch at this year's Survivor Series, the modern-day Maharaja finally met the Conqueror face-to-face in a misguided attempt to pass some hard-won wisdom to the Beast as he once hoped to defeat. Rather than challenge Lesnar, who was returning into Raw for the first time since recapturing the Universal Championship, the Maharaja wanted to preach the mantra to the Conqueror as a way to help prepare him spiritually for the challenge of the Phenomenal One. Surprisingly, Lesnar agreed, though Jinder only got through a couple of repetitions of Shanti before Lesnar clotheslined Mahal out of the ring and sent the Singh brothers to Suplex City and flattened the Maharaja with a furious F5 outside the ring. Lio Rush helped seal Lashley's trip to Survivor Series. Elias had a few choice words for Bobby Lashley before their match to determine which superstar would round out the Raw Men's Survivor Series team. But he had a few more choice words for Lio Rush, and those insults came back to haunt the living truth when the 24-year-old piece of gold hid under the ring and grabbed Elias by the ankles in the middle of the match, handing Lashley a count-out victory to send him to Sunday's match. Elias was understandably upset, and he got the last word by lawn-darting Rush through the ropes into Lashley on the outside. But it's Lashley who has the last laugh. Becky Lynch, Savages. You know what? I'll play this one. Hold on a second. You know, the Irish brother, Irish lineage. Becky Lynch, Savages Ronda Rousey in the SmackDown Women's Division invades Raw. Alexa Bliss wanted to use the closing moments of Raw to flex the might of her Women's Survivor Series team by pitting Sasha Banks and Bayley against each other for the final berth, then sicking the entire squad on them and naming Ruby Riott to the ranks instead. Instead, it ended up being a showcase. But not for the team she expected. There we go. Bliss was seconds into a victory lap when the cameras on the Titantron suddenly flipped on backstage, where SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch was naming Ronda Rousey in the disarmer in the locker room. After finishing what the Irish Last Kicker came to the ring. After finishing with Ronda, the Irish Last Kicker came to the ring where the rest of Raw and SmackDown collided in a total evisceration of the Raw Superstars. The Lynch leading the charge despite suffering an apparent broken nose. She would later receive medical attention for injury. Even Rousey's arrival did little to even the odds, as the damage had already been done, and the Raw Women's Champion was right pickings for a steel chair attack from Lynch, who then led the team to high ground to the through the WWE Universe, while the baddest woman on the planet stood in the ring. The only person who might have been madder than Rousey was Stephanie McMahon, who was shown backstage demanding that an overwhelmed Baron Corbin find a way to retaliate. Whether Lynch can repeat her feat is a matter for Sunday, but the message was unmistakable. The road to Survivor Series for Ronda Rousey goes to Becky Lynch, and that may be an obstacle too tall to traverse. And SummerSlam is happening in the 6th, but it happens after Survivor Series. Survivor Series is slated to be bonkers. You have the WWE Champion Daniel Bryan, spoiler alert, too late, versus Brock Lesnar. You have Seth Rollins, the Kingslayer, versus the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. You have the traditional men's tag team Survivor Series match. You have the men's traditional singles. You have the 10-on-10 match. You have the 5-on-5 match for both the men's and women's team. This is going to be some sort of serious. Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Network is always free for the first month for new subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed to it, you might as well, unless you have your own way to get the signal. Which I do. Hate to say it to y'all. I just pay more than I have to for things that I can acquire for free. We're gonna get back into some music, ladies and gentlemen. It's not just gonna be talking for me. I got a little bit to go over right now where it comes to the plans for the evening. But as it stands, big things are going on for the kids. Got a show happening December 1st. It's called a Not So Silent Night, but if you live in the St. Catharines area or got a mode of transportation, check out 12 Mile in St. Catharines, where Black Rabbit Entertainment's headman Pluto Han will be performing, as well as King Reg and a few more. Yours truly, along with the wife and Jer, will be at the Holy Trice concert December 6th. So if you want to meet up with us, by all means, I'll let your boy. We might have a special act in the building. Yeah. Either way, shout out to Dalton for hooking up the ticket, and RJ Switch Styles for the bonus. We going back to the music, and you know this, man.
Real life shit, baby. Up and down the globe around. Don't waste your time with posing clowns. This how music's supposed to sound. That's life, we poets now. Up and down the globe around. Don't waste your time with posing clowns. This how music's supposed to sound. That's life, we poets now.
It's poetry, don't ever think my focus leaves. I'm here to choke MCs, take a piss on your rhyme book. Rolling a spliff and then I'm cooked. Feeling left behind, seems my friend's low and my stress is high. Don't even bug me before I go and get the pesticides. Testify, even if you're not guilty, I don't need these needles. Think you under my skin, but not really. A dose is served, let the potion swirl. Guess most don't learn, so my poetry is more like spoken word. Going for a billion, yes, adapted with my chameleon vest. Giving stories that shake the sphere like William S. May have came a long way, but we ain't feeling them yet. yet. Lyrical assault, get your homies hit. Think you dope, but you won't be sick. Looking real stupid, this is real music. So do away with your phony shit.
Up and down the globe around. Don't waste your time with posing clowns. This how music's supposed to sound. That's life, we poets now. Up and down the globe around. Don't waste your time with posing clowns. This how music's supposed to sound. That's life, we poets now.
Sonnets a limerick rude, I'm slick and crude. Full of flair like I oiled my ego. Due respect given as I'm driven 4x4. More thump in the trunk, blue fall through doors. Kicking negativity with creativity. Universally taking action starting within me. Isn't it Bixby how I parade notes? Not an antibacterial how I parry joust. Hyperbolic, parabolic, active anecdotes. Give thanks to the Most High, whether I boast or in their roast. Toasting accomplishments as we compose. Fluctuating phonetically as I transpose. Thoughts from my mind through mental windows. Painting images with prose that improve in poem. If you heard the flow going, then you know them. Excellence of execution with this education elevation.
Up and down the globe around. Don't waste your time with posing clowns. This how music's supposed to sound. That's life, we poets now. Up and down the globe around. Don't waste your time with posing clowns. This how music's supposed to sound. That's life, we poets now. Somehow, some way, same old cliche. Deja vu, an instant replay. Feel like running so far away. Cause living in hell make it hard to pray. Let's get it like Marvin Gaye. Spend days in the rain, can you feel my pain? Fell off for a minute, myself to blame. But the love from Fam Dog helped me change. Took aim at life, every day's a fight. All alone in my zone when I pray to Christ. I kiss my kids before I say goodnight. It's a brand new me getting paid to write. The few times that I tried to run, I always came back for my daughter and son. Look, dying over drugs ain't part of the fun. The mistakes I made, they taught me some. Up and down the globe around. Don't waste your time with posing clowns. This how music's supposed to sound. That's life, we poets now. Up and down the globe around. Don't waste your time with posing clowns. This how music's supposed to sound. That's life, we poets now.
What if all was fair in the eyes of the law? What if I could buy it all as I ball through the mall? What if I could unsee each bad thing I saw? What if wars could end without using a bomb? What if all was fair in the eyes of the law? What if I could buy it all as I ball through the mall? What if I could unsee each bad thing I saw? What if wars could end without using a bomb?
If I could have it my way, I would dabble in my happy place. Rapid pace, for example, all comes back in sad news. Dissection so quick, the weapons are blur. When will we hear admission? There's a difference between what we get and deserve. We spectators stand at attention. Yes, major, a city full of draft picks. Why don't we get the best players? Why they make such toxic liquor? What happened to the weakest one is the loud one. How come my check's not bigger? Why is it the killer's not up in the box with you? Sad in the mishaps that show inside attractions. Mouth closed, if you happen to know. Imagine not getting judged off your tattoos and clothes. What if I could erase all the scars from my skin? What if I got an education, went to Harvard with them? What if we kept quiet, just learned and listened? And what if my whole life turned out different?
What if all was fair in the eyes of the law? What if I could buy it all as I ball through the mall? What if I could unsee each bad thing I saw? What if wars could end without using a bomb? What if all was fair in the eyes of the law? What if I could buy it all as I ball through the mall? What if I could unsee each bad thing I saw? What if wars could end without using a bomb? A vast expanse through which to dance, maybe a place to have an everyday romance. This life at a glance seen as remarkable, opposed to being seen as a market still overstocked with bills. Never mind the mayhem, my good deeds have been rewarded with speed, while respect I've given has been shown to me. That scene would make me less obscene. Now for the dream to become real, that would be a honey bet, some sort of sweet deal. Speak my walk as I step left, right, left the building to a rousing ovation. I'm prepping a nation that is backing me. What if all the good I did was done unto me? What if value wasn't measured by your currency? What if every truth I spoke God made you believe? What if all was fair in the eyes of the law? What if I could buy it all as I ball through the mall? What if I could unsee each bad thing I saw? What if wars could end without using a bomb? What if all was fair in the eyes of the law? What if I could buy it all as I ball through the mall? What if I could unsee each bad thing I saw? What if wars could end without using a bomb?
That's wishful thinking.
I'm known as a nerd, commission all delete. Got my hand on the power, can't shut me down. God-given is David, I see my crown. Confident, hard from a humble beginning. Home from old park days, I was talented, so I keep winning. Forgive me, Lord, because I keep sinning. I realize we love us all, so I keep grinning. It's the first inning, I need to give it my all. Fox with lyrics, like we playing Smash Brothers Brawl. Lines like you align with DK. Past things you say, G-say, I still see where the proof lay. You can ask where I work, I'll stay anywhere I am. I make my place on this earth. This person inspiration, you got gifted birth. Medium exchange, and no need for artillery burst. Ha-ha. You know, come on, I gotta push. Pray until something happens to you. It might look like rapping, but I know that what can happen. You know, I gotta push, yes. Pray until something happens to you. It might look like rapping, but I know that what can happen. Subtly aside, at times I'm beside myself. Could have been a doctor, wait, still improving health. Could have suited up for my country, but I do this from a country that everybody loves. See, A-N-A-D-A, though some make me say, some probably display gold brother in his face. Could have gone there too, to practice what is preached is to reach a higher peak, where I'm taken by the beat, deeper every word I speak, establishing our rights unearned by anything, unless it comes from the Most High. Get it all from him, so forgive the confidence as I coast by. Going roll style, thanks for the publicity. Jesus always loves me, even if you're dissing me. Ha-ha. You know. Come on, I gotta push. Pray until something happens to you. It might look like rapping, but I know that more can happen. You know. I gotta push, yes. Pray until something happens to you. It might look like rapping, but I know that more can happen. In-depth, index, complex, ego elevated from a confident surface. Poetic, politically philosophical phrases, collecting corporations, impatient, outpatient, thankfully pacing, progressive rules, conscious conservation, constructive clarity, possibly a parody, associating acronyms. Rather DATMP, in line with OPP, thanks to DRPs.
from me is hearsay. Feel free to ask me on E. Shadow of cloud essence, still living life blessed. Leaving position, teach lessons, drop the least stresses. Reach out the card back to the point, celebrate the good. Realize with the real lives that they should. Ha ha. You know. Come on. I gotta push. Pray until something happens to you. It might look like rapping, but I know that what can happen. You know. I gotta push. Yes. Pray until something happens to you. It might look like rapping, but I know that what can happen.
Got more coming for you. Collaborations across the nation.
Sparring beef, that margin's leaping. We'll start sneaking in the car, thieving behind walls where the guards keep it. Part of my reasons, but I got dark secrets. Would make hearts break and shattered and ask for a favor after I'm thinking it's closed. Kept things on the low, aim for the stars and hardly miss. Went down in flames, an arsonist. Stop hoping for surrender, locks broken and entered. Pivotal ground, wouldn't think twice, such a criminal mind. Downhill since we met. Fuck, I'm guilty of neglect, never the most concerned. Always left, no stone unturned. Let's just say it pals a lot, suicidal thoughts. For it all, to hell I go. Revenge to my jealous foes, well now you know. Regretted lots, I'm probably better off if I don't tell a soul. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them.
You think I'm strong enough? Sorry, it's been all a bluff. Anytime I cut, it's only scores. Got to get it tough. These bars keep me in the working for, but they ain't far enough. These problems keep on showing up, reaching stars, then I'm waking up. Such a deep dream, hiding all the feet scream, sewing up a leak seam, dissing all these weak teams. Got some secrets, missing pieces, and it's eating at me. See me smile, but deeply I ain't happy. Got these demons talking to me on a daily. Are they in my fucking mind? Are they near me? It's like I'm going fucking blind and it's scary. Got me praying all day, Hail Mary. And to my unborn, I apologize, just wasn't on time. Guess I wasn't qualified.
Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them.
Skeletons in my closet, hell I'm living in, often feeling lost in this shell of a conscience. Inhaling my profits, dare you to pop shit, my area's toxic. Beware of my goblins, ain't scared to be honest. I'm very accomplished, prepared to be tossed in the burial plot. If you staring and talking, no caring or stopping. Nah, that's barely an option. I'm dodging the ops and they glaring and watching. Hopping on blocks where they carry the Glock and then pop in the air like an aerial rocket. Rare and I'm rotten, I'm fairly obnoxious. I'm rocking with all of the nails for your coffin. Clearly a boss when I'm here and I'm balling. No fear it's appalling. The mirror's reflection is stressing. I guess it's too honest, my flesh is too haunted.
Yeah, and still I wonder what God is. Sometimes it made me feel nauseous.
Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them.
So many times have I barely gotten a blind, like Kenzie wasn't there, but I have a glorious future. Can't say I've been a shooter, although the thought was there. I'm too temperamental, my trigger pin would be hair. Speaking of hair, today I did my daughter's laugh till it rumbles in your belly. I'm no lamb to the slaughter, neither will she be. Pop a block proper, and from what I see, blocker can't be stopper. I hear the bones rattling round in the closet. The stories they tell would make you cry, laugh, or vomit. I've been known to yell. Few have asked what the cause is. My passion is hard to quell. It burns intently like comets. Built like he say I'm divine as God is. My sword unsheathed, headline I know where I'm charging.
Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them. Skeletons in my closet and no one knows it. Couldn't bear to witness, but now I need to focus. Blaming everybody else when it's myself that chose it. Skeletons in my closet, think it's time to show them.
Yeah, and cleaned them out, I'd rather just leave them in. Had beef with plenty friends, so it's only right that we meet again. Reopening scars, old wounds start to bleed again. She's winning record 1-0, so all I ever see is tens. You'll never see me grin unless I'm in a sea of hen. Bottle after bottle, vision blurry, so I don't see no end. I'm 37, I might not make it to 40 with drinking and deep depression. One of them will kill me shortly unless I just snap tonight till my fucking family don't mourn me. Press the barrel against my head while my inner demons record me. They warn me and tortured me, screaming and pain just gets deeper. All these skeletons in my closet like I'm the crypt keeper. Tune.
This is more than entertainment, more than a game, man. A whole lot more than what meets the eye. More than entertainment, where did your brains win? Laid out on the pavement, bitch, show why. More than entertainment, more than a game, man. A whole lot more than what meets the eye. More than entertainment, where did your brain win? Laid out on the pavement, bitch, show why.
It's a ripple effect, I triple it, won't slip a bit. Full dismissal, making noise like a whistle. Wishful thinking I won't persevere. Gets worse, someone called a nurse in here. Run the circuit, it's a service and provides the goods. Damn it, we mechanics all inside your hoods. Suge Knight, that's death row. Get you exposed, no exos. The checks flow, you slept through it. Smoke everyone except Buddhists. Trip for straps, flying for arms like Lex Luger. The smoothest, let them calibrate, cause they don't want that beef like a salad plate. I be savage, living lavish in my palace place. It's all about balance, accept the challenge, and won't fight again, so don't get hyper. I got stripes like tiger skin, for the life of him, been checked, that's a Nike chin. Don't ever spite me, try and catch me slipping, knock my environment. Where I walk, never icy, when you dudes begin to crawl, I'ma split them off.
This is more than entertainment, more than a game, man. A whole lot more than what meets the eye. More than entertainment, where did your brains win? Laid out on the pavement, bitch, show why. More than entertainment, more than a game, man. A whole lot more than what meets the eye. More than entertainment, where did your brains win? Laid out on the pavement, bitch, show why.
Quiet on the set, director in the control room, cutting room floor, leave the scene if you're too rude. Censorship is the only ship I can't stand. Still making waves, rise of Canada. And I'm tired of being poached. Money need just to approach, stay abreast at the heart of the matter. Broach survival skills, life coach, pay and change bills, invoke clauses of law that keep my claws from poking. Button shepherd leads a lamb of life to glory. Here's my story, glory is the elements that I could say. Why be that boring? Now today, demon slay, blades make them run away. Gambit of the day, distinction of divinity. I'm not beef, don't need to grill me. Soul of a god, so you can't kill me. Apex aspirations, not feeling chilly. Feed them chili, spicy feeling. It is the way it is, dine on my delivery. Because
this is more than entertainment, more than a game, man. A whole lot more than what meets the eye. More than entertainment, where did your brains win? Laid out on the pavement, bitch, show why. More than entertainment, more than a game, man. A whole lot more than what meets the eye. More than entertainment, where did your brain win? Laid out on the pavement, bitch, show why.
Yeah, man, it's been one hell of a ride over these 100 episodes. These are some of the tracks you've heard by me on them.
Haters gonna say all sorts of things so predictable. What happened to being individuals? Have a beautiful home with a family and still look miserable. Well, let me take that in pitch black darkness. I'm here to hit that target, a compliment. You won't get that often, so step back off them, collect that loss, run your mouth, show your teeth. We extract all them, try and test that. Fail terribly, learn to walk again, need physiotherapy, maintain a fearless headset. Live your life without death threats, keep your cheese and cheddar close. Strong beliefs, what meant the most was too essential. Suffer mental illness, but still give you a head start. You got 10 or less, you just won't move like I'm frozen. A culprit in every case they try closing. Mentioned but never highly spoken, so at night toss and turn and sleep with one eye open. Don't dream, man, I'm wide awake. I'ma stay put even when it's time to go. Scarface, every line is dope. Dark whip, I'm driving low key, watch me closely. Now try to keep up. Don't dream, man, I'm wide awake. I'ma stay put even when it's time to go. Scarface, every line is dope. Dark whip, I'm driving low key, watch me closely. Now try to keep up.
Let them have it if they acting up. Haters gonna talk, let your actions back them up. Move like they the dark, smooth transition. Man, on a mission, seeking the Lord, wishing I hadn't moved in Hell's Kitchen. I stand the heat, make a mean cuisine like Oakland became a chef. Why change a cleft? Look at what's left. Mother Nature, ravaged lands, all a response to neglect from man. What is your plan? Let it happen again before you make a change. Attack your fellow man to settle your rage. Write a new chapter, change your lane, make a mage when you see what I do with these words on a page. Life is an obstacle course within a maze. You can overcome while you amaze. Some say your greatest belief is just a phase. The effort you put out is what will repay.
Don't dream, man, I'm wide awake. I'ma stay put even when it's time to go. Scarface, every line is dope. Dark whip, I'm driving low key, watch me closely. Now try to keep up. Don't dream, man, I'm wide awake. I'ma stay put even when it's time to go. Scarface, every line is dope. Dark whip, I'm driving low key, watch me closely. Now try to keep up.
My level of greatness mainly due to an overabundance of all the fakeness. I'm a weightless energy hacking into the matrix, a contagious persona that be bringing it back to basics. Yo, coming hard with the rhythm and the poetry. Someone sold you swag, so we're here with that potency. Never stopping until we're world renowned globally. Love from place to place, getting an A+ in diplomacy. Fire starter in the land of the beaver, chronic chopping up beats like me with the cleaver, brewing up bong rips to the dome from the beaker, so you can receive the magic that is flowing through your speakers. Yo, chronic is from another dimension here on planet Earth to usher in the ascension. Yes, a better place, the golden age has been mentioned. Gonna spread wisdom like an untreated infection.
This that boom 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 bap bap bap. Hit so hard that you nap quick fast. Pray to God that you snap right back, or a tomb is where you'll rest intact. This that boom 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 bap bap bap. Hit so hard that you nap quick fast. Pray to God that you snap right back, or a tomb is where you'll rest intact.
Rest intact or fractional pieces, irrational reasons. Stay around radical heathens. Calculate the risk, mathematical. Pathologic, higher than blasted rockets. Stack up to make fast deposits. Got the urge to test what serves me best. Hit hard enough to give you permanent rest. Look too long, that's a staring disorder. Can't cheat death, get your affairs in order. Fuck fitting in, riding out every night. We not law-abiding citizens, unsuitable. That's my cue to go. The moment it all seems unusual. These words are amazing. Find that out after further investigation. It's a difficult path when most is happy being middle class. Swung reluctantly where my hand was forced at, but the consequence wasn't in the forecast. Make it seem like the hate freezes and the plate feeds us. Broken trust will pray to your fake
This
Jesus.
that boom, 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 bap, bap, bap. Hit so hard that you nap quick fast. Pray to God that you snap right back, or a tomb is where you'll rest intact. This that boom, 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 bap, bap, bap. Hit so hard that you nap quick fast. Pray to God that you snap right back, or a tomb is where you'll rest intact.
Check it, I'm not like all the other guys. I wreck it. When I'm on the beat, I optimize, respect it, or end up on the other side. My neck is protected, I oversee what I analyze. Shredded in my blocks of a roster, ahead of the most. A silent letter in lasagna from bread to toast. If you crossing the monster, casting a ghost. Change your style when you cross from same profile as the word suggests. Seek the most high, won't stop to rest. Like Eggland's best, we got the good stuff. Wanna rock with us? Can you roll when it's rough? I'm unfolding the stuff, it's a laundromat. Nice bass melody, tough, now that's a boom bap. And don't assume hip-hop is dead. It's risen in the north, check up here instead. Get fed.
This that boom, 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 bap, bap, bap. Hit so hard that you nap quick fast. Pray to God that you snap right back, or a tomb is where you'll rest intact. This that boom, 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 bap, bap, bap. Hit so hard that you nap quick fast. Pray to God that you snap right back, or a tomb is where you'll rest intact.
Alright, we got some more collabos coming at you like this one.
As I stand strong and proudly, I shall take strides to live as me. Since what I do hits me back squarely, I'll choose the wise, tired of deceit, though to and fro this life throws me, I will survive, none shall thwart me, I'll overcome, that I believe, but if you don't, away from me. Showing skills that when spilled now I drill mics. Leave my past where it is, that's behind me. Sour grapes for the fakes that remind me. I unwind with my fam, they're my kinfolk. Mess with them, that ain't smart and it's no joke. I'm the last one you should try to provoke. Grab a book instead of going for broke. I do have a plan for what I can do. Fighting back with the powers that compel you. Gonna stack up the knowledge to get through. Any doors is the key to make moves. They wanna knock me down, but I will prove that I can bounce higher and fulfill goals. There is so much in life that could take toll. Just know I have said what will unfold. Here I am, below the sea, fighting the tide to be free, Here I am, below the sea, fighting the tide to be free, Here I am.
Yo, once I'm looking at the mirror glare, ever wondering if I'm seeing what's really there? Be prepared like you're lacing up your boots with flair. Stay aware, chameleons are everywhere. It's so bad that corruption has destroyed where we used to see places full of peace, love, and care. Now it's just less, no justice ever here. Time to make a change, speak out loud and clear. I am who I was meant to be. The truth to fail, God has sent me. The recipe to bring the best of me. No chance of fall will be stressing me.
points that I prove teach lessons me of the future all blessed to see. I am a conscious conductor, peak I seek, even though some may want to tweak. True to the norm, I stay strong and free. Thank you for continuing to hold. Understand the actions of this woman not so bold. Do her wrong, don't be surprised if you get scolded or fold up like a game of poker when she has a winning hand. Turnabout is fair play. Don't run your mouth on this lady, cause she could get rather vicious. No time for games or anything fictitious. Needless to say, there is no time for snitches. Foolishness will not be entertained, neither will anything that stresses out her brain. Her passion can't be contained unless it's written on a page. Mystical like a musical sage, or like it then turn away. If you have something to say, try to phrase it the right way. If you love it, then press play, then rock and sway to the heat of the beat. No, she will move feet in the streets.
This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break, I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break, I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. Living on the streets, paying homage to the beat. I felt the cold sting of the concrete. Grew up in some neighborhoods thinking it was all good. That was far from the truth. Wish I could turn back the hands of time, then I would do it all the same. Experience is why I remain close to attaining that which I need. Ghost like remains, I move with such speed. Indeed, there have been trials and tribulations, fighting for space in the nation. Patience waiting, losing the patience, and I can relate. I'm less an hors d'oeuvre, more like a full plate. Common sense is necessary when you're in my space. We can agree to disagree or full on debate. Quickly you will see that I have a great fate, and then you can watch me elevate. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break, I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break, I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. Now more about the trials and tribulations. I'm just one woman in the nation. So when I found out I was pregnant, the party life went rather stagnant. No more booze, no longer rampant. That was the first challenge too. When I gave birth, I felt improved. Got my life right, made major moves. Then I backslid, which wasn't cool. The actions that ensued meant I lost my world. Felt like part of my mind too. I figured if I get in line, who really would care? So I kept doing me and did it with flair. A few years passed, I was on the straight and narrow, on course like arrow. But then another bundle of love came along. I said for this one I'd be extra strong. Show her how the world can be if you focus right. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break, I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break, I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress.
You're listening to the Tyrell Effect. And those two tracks were by Ali Mac. Moving singles. Got some vibes to them. Young Dick, produced by Anno Domini, featuring yours truly. But we're gonna get into the SmackDown Snapshot. Live track. Big up Ali Mac. This is the entrance for Anderson and Gallows, and what I intend to be an omen in disguise.
We came to conquer and divide. In the quicksand, you'll sink if you do not comply.
right? So sometimes it happens like this. Now horns to let you know something bad's about to happen. And if you don't figure it out by then, it's too late. WWE Champion AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan got into a massive brawl. WWE Champion AJ Styles kicked off SmackDown Live looking ahead to his champion versus champion rematch against Universal Champion Brock Lesnar this Sunday at Survivor Series. But before he could get too deep into his thoughts on his major match with Lesnar this Sunday, he was interrupted by Lesnar's advocate, Paul Heyman, who appeared near the timekeeper's table. Heyman insinuated that for as great as Styles is, he isn't quite on the level of Daniel Bryan, and declared that he couldn't wait for his client to step into the ring with the second best in-ring performer in WWE this Sunday. The Phenomenal One refused to take that bait, suggested that he tapped Bryan out on their WWE title match a few weeks ago, and could very well do the same thing to the Anomaly at Survivor Series. Clearly not thrilled with Styles bringing up his name for no reason, the Yes-Man hit the ring and very passionately proclaimed that he would punch Styles in the face if he said his name one more time. Well, AJ Styles said it and Bryan punched away as promised, setting off a chaotic brawl. Shane McMahon and WWE officials dashed to the ring to break up the two superstars, which they finally did after each man landed a few haymakers. But it was clearly that the issue was far from resolved. It was clear that the issue was far from resolved. Jeff Hardy versus Andrade Cien Almas pushed another. No, they each pushed each other to their limits as on SmackDown Live in a highly memorable matchup, as Almas nearly scored an upset over the former WWE champion. But the charismatic Enigma finished Almas off with a ring-rattling Swanton Bomb. The win proved to be an extra beneficial for Hardy, as Paige ruled that Daniel Bryan could no longer be on SmackDown's Men's Survivor Series team, since he would be challenging AJ Styles for the WWE title tonight. The Miz, who was left as the Blue Brand sole captain, immediately selected the charismatic Enigma as the newest member of Team Blue. Rey Mysterio defeats Miz to remain on Team SmackDown at Survivor Series. After the Miz added Jeff Hardy to the SmackDown Survivor Series team, he suggested removing Rey Mysterio. Clearly still bitter about Mysterio's defeat from several weeks ago, Mysterio, never wanted to back down from the challenge, agreed to take Miz on tonight. If the A-lister could defeat him, Mysterio would no longer be on Team Blue this Sunday. The superstars exchanged offensive flurries that saw the biggest little man attempt to use his blinding speed to take out the Miz, and Miz tried to wear Mysterio down. It appeared that the Awesome One was en route to picking up the victory, so he so coveted, but Rey proved to be crafty as ever when he caught Miz with a unique roll-up for the 3 count. Rey would have little time to celebrate, though, as Randy Orton appeared out of nowhere to attempt to blindside him. Mysterio evaded the attack, but the Miz wasn't so lucky. He felt an RKO out of nowhere after bumping into the Viper. And those things hurt, man. Those things hurt. It's terrible. I've never felt one. I've wanted to deliver a couple to a couple people, but, let's not talk about that. Alright, I see this. And we're going on into the next entrance. The rousing ovation she got when she came out on SmackDown Live was well deserved, as Becky Lynch handpicked Charlotte Flair to replace her in Survivor Series. With the entire SmackDown Live women's roster and general manager Paige in the ring. Okay, it wasn't the entire women's roster. It was like maybe 8 of them. And if there's only 8 on your roster, then wow. General Manager Paige in the ring, SmackDown Live Women's Champion Becky Lynch hit the scene to handpick a replacement for Raw's Women's Champion Ronda Rousey this Sunday in Survivor Series. Lynch first addressed Rousey, saying that despite her broken face, and to answer your question, yes, if you're listening, I am going to play face-to-face. Lynch first addressed Rousey, saying that despite her broken face and severe concussion, the only reason she wasn't fighting Ronda on Sunday was because the WWE medical staff refused to clear her. The man then went to say that she and Rousey would still cross paths one day, and Ronda would no longer be the baddest woman on the planet, but now the luckiest. the Irish Lass Kicker sized up her other superstars prior to announcing that Charlotte Flair would be the one to replace her this Sunday. Clearly, with emotions and brand loyalty running high, the two bitter rivals shook hands and embraced, as the Queen now prepared to take on a hot Ronda in 5 nights. Yeah, it was serious. The Bar and Big Show defeat the New Day in 6-man tag team action. With only 5 days before SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The Bar take on Raw Tag Team Champions AOP in a champion versus champions match at Survivor Series. The Bar and Big Show squared off against rivals The New Day on the Blue brand. The New Day are firing on all cylinders during a heated contest, but the roll came to a screeching halt when Big Show connected with a brutal KO punch to Kofi Kingston to pick up the victory, gaining a major momentum for the Bar heading into Sunday. And then you have what happens next. Daniel Bryan defeats AJ Styles to win the WWE Championship. Following a volatile brawl with Daniel Bryan earlier in the evening, WWE Champion AJ Styles defended the WWE Championship against the Beard in the main event on SmackDown Live. With the title on and the opportunity to battle the Universal Champion Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series on the line, the two superstars engaged in breathtaking contest that had the WWE Universe captivated from start to finish. Styles seemingly gained the advantage when Bryan tweaked his leg, but the Yes Man would simply not relent, and he continued to battle through the immense pain. Styles looked to be in the prime position for victory when he blocked the running knee with the perfectly placed drop kick to Bryan's injured knee, and followed with a crash crusher, but Bryan reversed it to continue the fighting. In pivotal moments, Styles went for the phenomenal forearm, but Bryan dodged it and caused Styles to inadvertently strike the official. With the referee temporarily down, Bryan shockingly took the opportunity to kick the phenomenal one below the belt before dropping it with the running knee to complete his long road back to the WWE title. Bryan then doubled down on a shocking decision, brutalizing the already down Styles after being awarded the championship. With a sadistic smile on his face, Daniel Bryan is the new WWE Champion. What does this mean for SmackDown Live? I know what it means for Survivor Series. It's another last-minute change, which is kind of what they did last year, but I never expected it. WWE has a way of pulling off shockers. So, Survivor Series will see AOP versus The Bar with the Big Show in his corner. There is the 10-man tag team match with SmackDown versus Raw. This is the one time a year where Raw and SmackDown collide head to head. It is going to be amazing. I think I'm going to have Chinese food for dinner that night just because I haven't had it in a long time. Back to the music.
Astounding how pounding the sound can make the negative drown. Just take this for a go round. I break the stigmas down. No flakes can come around unless the snow comes down. Cause when I shut around, it's like I have a crown. I'm building up the town, but starting with the people. Descent into the mortal realm, so you feel equal. I'm really under a steeple, yet never far from my God. Living that life is so simple, unless your head is too hard. I'm set on vanquishing evil, my set angelic on God. Why fight for what's right when peace speaks volumes like a barrage? The history of war has too many volumes, garage. It's oddish that the gloom has evolved into a vile plume. Now cough up the truth that I showed you. You hearing what pros do. Maybe you don't know who I am, let me show you. My style grows on you in the minds of your crew, who still cannot deduce why my hooks hit like I'm on my own now. Did it myself. Those of you with the wealth still can't do it like me. The monarchy moving stealth. What you happen to see is only part of the plan. Use all 360 degrees when you're assessing this man.
did it myself. Those of you with the wealth still can't do it like me. The monarch keep moving stealth. What you happen to see is only part of the plan. Use all 360 degrees when you're assessing this man. Solo like Hans, how I do when I prance. With this beat make them dance, have their ears be romanced by this flow of a titan. It's the eardrum I'm striking, I get the feeling they like it. It's all truth I'm reciting, remember this as I'm writing. If something goes wrong, the disturbance won't like it. I battle demons like Lycan, ever sword swinging Viking. Drive the point home, spike it. Beach volleyball for y'all that wanna dig up dirt and write it. False allegations of defamation, strike it from the record. I have a passion that I channel towards making records. I reckon anyone who doesn't like that is a wreck when I record. That's okay. When it comes to the beat, I record. Just thank God I prefer to use my words. My actions, although control can be somewhat absurd. I'm a walking party in a van. You were on the curb. Been doing me for me. All due respect to peers, but few can't even I'm get on my own now. Did it myself. Those of you with the wealth still can't do it like me. The monarchy moving stealth. What you happen to see is only part of the plan. Use all 360 degrees when you're assessing this man. Did it myself. Those of you with the wealth still can't do it like me. The monarchy moving stealth. What you happen to see is only part of the plan. Use all 360 degrees when you're assessing this man. You can get to know me or not. Either way, when in the spot, I make it hot. I rock the top. Ha, 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 ha. My name's the block. You can get to know me or not. Either way, when in the spot, I make it hot. I rock the top. Ha, 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 ha. My name's the block. Jettison's out the back like tennis is about the racket. Rap is about the tactic. Action after camera and lights. What I'm doing tonight could be star-studded or boring as ice. It's what I like, having a choice. Using my voice, I speak my concerns, agenda, grip his voice. Some of these yahoos must learn I'm not the twisted type. I straighten out whatever I dislike, especially on the mic. Figures of speech are not contrite. I'm haphazardly hashtagging yikes, ready to strike like a match, but I'm forced to be chill. Got the skill of a lawyer, do that for the thrill. Not quite Tom Sawyer, equipped with the wit to foot the bill. I speak how I feel, it couldn't get any more real. Let's make a deal, but if you get drunk, you'll admit I'm the real and bow down to the block. You get to know me or not. Either way, within the spot, I make it hot. I rock the top. Ha, 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 ha. My name's the block. You can get to know me or not. Either way, when in the spot, I make it hot. I rock the top. Ha, 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 ha. My name's the block. You can get to know me, your certified ride through the mind of a destined OG is what you're about to be. O-N and on is how I be flowing, just so you know, and because I have to state it, this is the latest from the soon to be greatest. Out of the status, being none but my lord. No need for gun bars, unsheath my sword. Using daggers as words, cleaning up all the wards, leaving regiment shards while I'm standing on guard. True north, hard, strong and free, loving large. I'm the impact of a barge, supercharged. In fact, I'm harder than that. When it comes to pursuits, my tactics are proof that even when I appear aloof, I'm no spoof. The truth, I can make it happen in the proof. You just have to appear if you choose. Never move to lose is what I choose to do. What about you? What will you refuse to do? Get to know me or not. Either way, within the spot, I make it hot. I rock the top. Ha, 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 ha. My name's the block. You can get to know me, you're not. Either way, when in the spot, I make it hot. I rock the top. Ha, 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 ha. My name's the Block.
So truthfully speaking, it has been a pleasure playing these musics for those who have taken the time to listen. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm just here myself tuning into the music, but that's all good, you know what I mean? For those of you who are listening, like and share the link, pass it around, and if you don't, well, I mean, how can you expect me to get any bigger if you're not helping? Don't talk about me unless you're gonna help. Don't talk about what I'm not doing unless you're gonna help me get it done. You feel me? I'm sure you hear what I'm talking about. Are you serious? Anyways, we're gonna get back to music.
Gotta do what I do, live my life and carry through. I stay focused on me, it's best for you to do you. Gotta do what I do, live my life and carry through. I stay focused on me, it's best for you to do you. Lyrical SEO, when you see me go, you see a CEO, that means I am a producer, provider, professional, transducer, transcriber, transgressor though, too blessed for stress, soul searcher, survivor, I wrote the test, metamorphic affirmations, science aliens, lyrical content for aliens, crazy I make me, yes, welcome the new normal, I'm trying to be formal, something we rap to should jump through a portal with all due respect to reality check, and Rio to elder, my music has cred so. Gotta do what I do, live my life and carry through. I stay focused on me, it's best for you to do you. Gotta do what I do, live my life and carry through. I stay focused on me, it's best for you to do you. Canada, can I do, can I did, kick, flip, me twist, my wrist to deliver this, ending, uplifting gift, avatar, patriotic cruise through the streets, golden make believe, we set the standard, clutch touch to adjust one's luck, roll forward and tuck, if you don't like my opinion, we can debate, what I delegate, though there's no way to change the great state of my faith, I negate the hate to promote progress, spirit's traditional, this creativity is potent, I got this gift on my list, between monthly utilities that are commodities, yet technically necessities, considered to be luxury, under the control of high society, who steady eyeing me for verses, tight grip, creating compositions, connecting close fists, while I say, I gotta do what I do, live my life and carry through. I stay focused on me, it's best for you to do you. So, gotta do what I do, live my life and carry through. I stay focused on me, it's best for you to do you. Expose the no, go there and beyond.
This has been a Black Basic production.
New song, figured it best to come out too strong. Roderick overloaded, call it two-prong oolong, bringing the rest of what's right, wrong, singing the jester of the night. Y'all wanna hear most of what's said on the mic, gone on those who throw shade in sight. Prolonged exposure to the ill will is something that can break down your skill, transforms a new form of dawn, that which gets you through the battle as it rages on. Add more to your catalog, set the stage for your swan song, make heads rattle on beat to your tune. Snake feds wanna stop your flow, chameleons blending in to lead your dough. Tell them move along, be that pro, evolutionary biology, watch me grow. I do it like I do it and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, ah well. I do it like I do it and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, ah well. See, I got choices, options, agendas. No time for fakes, crooked ops or pretenders. Body beats legs, builders, adventures. On and on I could go so you get the point. Here's my opinion while I'm building my dominion. If you come around acting like hell's minion, you'll be the Titanic ship sinking, drinking rum and Red Bull. I feel successful. I got my head full of wit like
like Deadpool. No, I'm not playing around. I'm about to lay the hook down. Any province of town, I will strut like a crown. Professor, live your life down. Stop guessing, do it like wow. Get your power up. I do it like I do it, and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, well. I do it like I do it, and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, well. Potential erratic, so I made it kinetic. I spoke out on hazard, some call me pathetic. I said it, I did it, it's almost prophetic. Making it happen to more than rapping myself to get it. The moment morning kisses the sky, my eyes wide, getting the step up or me missing. Nice tries, thrice times I'll turn the cheek. I get dizzy easy if you catch my speak. I'm not too street, I'm more a geek. But you probably never guessed that at 6'3", you get 316 when my breath release. Aspire with the 10 to return and teach. Who am I to preach what I practice while I act this way? Politicking while spitting this wordplay. Outer space, alien trace, a headlight years. A keg of whiskey to the face, most light years. I do it like I do it, and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, well. I do it like I do it, and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, well.
Can you make it to the end?
A cookie cutter. Oh, okay. A double blanket.
Who is he, Simon Cowell?
All right.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
Yes, we will.
You don't know me, you just heard a few of my lyrics. But you own me, you tried to run, I'm holding your spirit. Are you lonely? Is yours the only voice that you're hearing? I'm no OG, but I'm straight kush. When appearing to the phonies, y'all ain't got nothing on me.
Pause the song. No, I have to pause the song. I gotta give you some time to share this link. Gotta give some time to share the link. Anybody listening, the track is live. You're about to hear this girl go off. You're about to hear this girl in a way that you've never heard this woman before. And I want it to be tuned into when I play this. So, this track is the product of some individual who believed that because he could stream and review information, he would try to cut me down, cut us down. So, we decided to build ourselves up by producing this track. Stay tuned for him as he gets ruined. Can you make it to the end?
A cookie cutter. Oh, okay. A double blanket.
Who is he, Simon Cowell?
All right.
To the music.
We'll see about that.
Yes, we will.
You don't know me, you just heard a few of my lyrics. But you own me, you tried to run, I'm holding your spirit. Are you lonely? Is yours the only voice that you're hearing? I'm no OG, but I'm straight kush. When appearing to the phonies, y'all ain't got nothing on me. Automatic with my tone, watch out for Ali. Mac that attack when the statement is waxing. Check them for facts, leave them on the backside. Increase traction, breaking news action. I'm a faction, built up fractions. Ain't not a thing they can do. That's why they steady hate on my crew. What I say to them is boo-hoo. I'm true, no strong and free, fool. Stuck to the game like glue. Figure out true scum shoot. And in the booth I just blew up another hit. You can cut like you turn down the bass. My style is my own, it can't be erased. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you all just chase, but when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you all just chase, but when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place.
You are gonna like my style. So what? I'm here because of my profile. I show up, eagle's gonna get devoured. My lunch gonna be the blaspheme souls of some privileged chump. Never can you blanket the truth when it comes from my booth. I could mumble the proof, baby, then you'd approve. Of course, this beat is trap. I said I wouldn't do that, but now the cookie is wrapped. Good thing I don't make us clap. Let's move on. Can't make me break down from this in my song. I've been doing this on the regs. I will lifelong. I will say you got me charged up. Plug prong, I'm playing with words like you do with your wrong direction that I go. When someone I don't know tries to tell me that I blow with negative info, I do what he never could. I flow without profanity. I'm embracing humanity, ego larger than manatee. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand on my plate. When I place you, I'll just chase. But when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you, I'll just chase. But when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place. Who are you?
Acting like you big time.
Sounding more like pig slime.
Commenting on my grind.
Don't get mad, it's our time.
True, you may do a review.
But can you flow like I do?
Not you get run through.
Blowing like a disco.
Heating up like Crisco.
Repeatedly my fist goes
up in the air.
Right, refuse to sink that low.
I'm cold as rinks, that's froze.
Was racing the.o.
No stranger to see and despair.
I heard your flow.
You choke.
I'm saying show.
We joke.
You Cyberman, oh no.
A lot of truth said in jest.
I'm 50 in just front row.
Block, yo, that's mean, bro.
He went there, I'm just
showing that you can play the game fair.
Camera life, I go pro.
Stamina like a hippo.
Start on the ones who don't know.
They about to be Crisco.
Be careful, don't get close.
To this dragon or get rose.
Multitask like a schizo.
You hate, but we still grow.
Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you, I'll just chase. But when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you, I'll just chase. But when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place.
Ain't nothing more to say than bless up and block out. Tune in next week where we got some more reasons to make you scream and shout. Oh yes, by the way, blessings I come out of my mouth to anybody who see what we are doing and support it. Uplift your community and the people in it. Constructive criticism supersedes any negativity in the system. Yeah.